Hi there again, everybody. Boyd here with you, and welcome. Well, I'm really excited to announce today something I've had in development for a little while. I'm calling this my TrekWorks Signature Series soundboard. This is a sound system that I've been working on and developing for the original Starship Enterprise from the classic television show, the original ship. This sound system will include 4 different distinctive sounds that we're all really familiar with from the television show. We have firstly the opening monologue with William Shatner as Captain Kirk, followed by the opening theme music, and then we have the ambient sounds of the bridge, and then we have the classic phaser and photon firing effect sounds. And we have 4 different switches here, so you can operate those sounds individually. It's a really cool little setup. We're keeping this really affordable. The basic kit that you see here will include everything from here over, which is the 4 switches, the board, the speaker, and this board is set up to run at 9 volts DC, so it will work with most of your standard power supplies that you guys are out there using to light your model kits. I've got this set up today as a demonstration with the Polar Lights 1/350 scale Classic Enterprise saucer here, but this kit will work with just about all the Enterprise model kits that are out there of the classic ship. So this can be mounted inside the model itself or inside of a base if you choose to do that. I'm going to start off here and demonstrate the sounds first, and we'll start off with William Shatner doing the opening monologue. Here we go.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Now how cool is that, guys? This will go really nice with your classic Enterprise models that you're building out there. And as you can tell, the sound is nice and clear and nice and loud. Keep in mind that the speaker will sound much better once it's inside of an enclosure. Right now it's just kind of sitting out in the open and it sounds a little bit flat, but once it's in an enclosure it'll have a lot more volume and depth to it. But let's go ahead and play the second sound here, which is the ambient sounds of the bridge that we're all familiar with from the television show. Here we go with that one. That's pretty cool as well. And next we have the classic television show phaser firing effect. And finally the photon torpedo firing sounds. Okay guys, so that's the kit in its basic form. That's our standard kit. And then, as I mentioned, we'll also be offering this as a deluxe kit with lighting effects included as well, which when you buy that kit, you'll get this extra switch here that you see in the picture. And I'll also include either a 3mm or 5mm blue LED, whichever you specify. If you're doing the bigger ship, the 350 scale Enterprise, you'll want the 5mm. If you're doing one of the 1000 scale kits or smaller, you'll want the 3mm, and just specify that in your order. And we'll get you the correct bulb for that. We include this extra switch here because you need to be able to turn this off and on so that the sound only emanates to our sensor dome here when we're firing the photons in the phaser. So you basically just turn this switch on, and then we'll fire our phaser effect here first, and you can see how that looks. And next we'll do the photon. Now that's pretty cool, guys. That's going to add some really nice extra detail to your model. And as I said, we're going to keep these very affordable. I'll include a really easy to understand set of instructions with this. And I hope you guys are interested in it out there. I'll also be developing several of these to come down the road here. We're going to be developing one for the Enterprise refit as well, with the correct phaser firing sounds and the photon sounds, as well as some dialogue from the movie. And then we're going to be developing another behind that one of the Enterprise D. And then we're going to do some of the alien ships like the Klingon cruiser, the Romulan bird of prey, and several others. So if you guys are interested in one of these, you can email me at info@trekworks.net. I just kind of want to get a feel right now of how many people might be interested in one of these. And then once I get that kind of put together, it'll be about 2 or 3 weeks here before I have a good idea of how many people want one of these. And then I'll order in all the supplies and start shipping them out. You won't be required to pay for it until I have everything ready to go. But I'd like to get kind of a list put together of people that might be interested. So we hope you'll check this out, guys. It's really cool. And again, we're trying to keep it really affordable. I'm going to be using the money that I raised from these for some of the projects that I've got going on here that I hope to share with you guys a little bit further down the road. Things like our Enterprise refit in 8-foot and some of the other things that we're doing here. So rather than having a pay-per-view channel, which I don't want to go that route, I'd rather do it this way. So again, I hope you guys will support this. It's a really cool little setup, and it's very easy to install. And again, the instruction sheet will be really clear and easy to understand. And of course, I'll be available to answer any questions you might have on it. So we hope you'll check it out, guys. So we'll see you next time, and take care out there, everybody. Happy modeling.